Won't jump click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their power. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Houdini. He's out there with MT, and it's Samuels in at the power forward position. Here's Herb.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And that one's good, Henry.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Here's Herb. Outside, Jones.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end, on the clock, the West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And it's good, 2 points.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Chalk up 2 there.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, pass to Herb. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Houdini. The pass to McCloud. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Harris. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Jackson. Passes it to McCloud. Jackson trying to break free. And he drops it in from the low post.
Knocking down their first 6 shots. What an offensive start for this team.
Now Harris. Here's the screen. Pass to Cortez. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Houdini. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to McCloud. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson, a screen on Harris. Spencer plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Williams, he's checked in for the East. Doc comes in for Harris. The West also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Ellis comes in for MP. The Erasers subbed in for Houdini. And it's Harris with the ball for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 2. To the inside. Alvarez's shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Jackson. Ellis with a screen on Williams. Jackson passes to Ellis. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Here's Alvarez. And it goes down 2 points. Alvarez has got his second bucket tonight.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
On the wing, Jackson. Some nice passing here by the West. That one goes. Count it.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Williams passes to Early. Now here is Harris. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, there's not a bunch of defense being played either.
The Eraser passes to Ellis. Jackson against Williams. Ellis with a screen on Williams. Back to Ellis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
and 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Ellis has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. 1:29 left here in the first quarter. Harris with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
The West All-Stars making a switch here.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
.114 left in the first. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's the eraser. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now the pass to Pippen. 6 to shoot. Here's the eraser. Here's Henry. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Lawson. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Jones. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
On the court for the West All-Stars, MP is out there with Houdini. Then there's the Prodigy. Then there's Z, and it's Henry in at the 4 spot.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
5 on the clock. The 3 from MP. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Here's Herb. He has 6. A steal. Pushing it up. Here's Spencer, and he finished it off with the lane. And it's a 3-point West All-Star lead.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now, here is Lawson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lawson's got his second basket of the night. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Page passes to McLeod. Henry with it. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Page. Takes the 3. And the West hit again from deep.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now a timeout called by the East. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Harris outside. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's the drive. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kicks it to Jackson. To McLeod. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. McLeod's got the lead back up to 4 now for the West All-Stars. Pass to Alvarez. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Houdini. Ellis outside. There's the pick. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And the basket by McLeod.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Yep, that one goes in there. 8 points for Jay.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Ellis outside. And there's the pass to Spencer. Passes it to McLeod. Kicks it out to Ellis. Here's Houdini. 5 to shoot. And the basket by McLeod. McLeod's got the lead up to 4 now for the West All-Stars. Pass to Cortez. Jordan outside. Now the pass to Cortez. Jordan the screen. Alvarez passes to Jordan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. To Ellis. Here's the eraser. MP outside. Passes to the eraser. 6 to shoot. And here is MP. The tray. Sinks the three-pointer. Pittman's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Jones looking for an opening. Jones kicks to Early. Jones in the post. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got 7.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now, here's MP. Some nice passing here by the West. Pass to the eraser. Now, here's MP for the 3. And the West hit again from deep.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
With his first shot attempt, he gets it in there. Early's got his first points of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's MP. He has 6. The pass to the eraser. On the wing, Ellis. Here is Pippen. Tries it from 19. Again, the West All-Stars.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Timeout called East All-Stars.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the East has possession. 6-point game. Pass Pass to Hurd. And he drives in. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Samuels, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Now here is Harris. Passes it to Hurd. Out to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones with the screen on MP. Drills the three-pointer. Harris has got 5 now.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP looking around. Samuels dishes to MP. Drives to the hoop. Again, the West All-Star.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Hurd. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the West All-Stars up 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Jay out there with Jones. Then it's Jones. And it's DJ. And it's Hines. And at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Here's Henry. It goes. 10 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Hurd. 12 points for him. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Henry with it. 5 points in the game. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the West All-Stars.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Here's Hurd. He's got 14. Count it. Good. Hurd's got 6 points in the quarter.
on a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Spencer, the pass to McLeod. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Ellis, he's checked in for MP. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 1. Early, the pass to Alvarez for the lead, and the layup is good. Alvarez has got 8 points.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Pass to Spencer. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Bucket is good. McLeod's got his second basket. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Alvarez. He's got 8. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Alvarez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
The pass to Spencer. Ellis with a screen on Harris. Spencer, the pass to Ellis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Passes it to Cortez. Good ball movement here by the East. Harris looking it over. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the East leads by 1.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Ellis. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Going inside, and he converts the layup.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now a timeout called by the East.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Jones checked in for the East. Harris comes in for Harris. MP against Harris. Pass to Alvarez. Fades back. Sinks it. And the shot from early.
They have come out of halftime in fuego.
So it's the West now. There's the pass to Pippen. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Pittman's got 8 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Harris looking it over. Into the lane. Makes it off the glass. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
If it's your space, he's going to make you pay.
MP outside. To the paint. Here's McLeod. A beautiful reverse layup. 10 points for him.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Jordan finds Harris. Jones sets the pick for Harris. And that one drops for him. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Now, here's MP. 8 points for him. Count it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Harris. Lays it up off the glass. And the East leads by 1.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's MP. Back to MP. Passes it to the eraser. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. The eraser's got his first 2 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
We've got 1:23 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Alvarez. Lays it up and banks it in. Alvarez has got 12 points in the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
MP deciding where to go with it. Jackson setting the pick here for MP. Again, the West All-Star.
And it's been an exciting game. Both teams really fighting this one out.
Man, I tell you what, a recycle bin full of lead changes. It's been a game of major runs so far.
Now here is Harris. 11 points in the game. Floats one. He lays it in. He's got 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
MP against Harris. Now, here's MP. D right on him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
A tight game here in Cleveland. Here's Hurd. He's got 16. This is to Jones. From 18 feet away. Basket counts. Hurd's got the lead up to 3 now for the East All-Stars. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. East All-Stars lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
The West trails by 3. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Houdini is out there with Ellis. Then there's Z, and it's Henry in at the 3 spot. And that one's good, Ellis.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Hines the pass to Hurd. Banked in off the glass. Hurd's got 20.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Spencer the pass to Ellis. Here's Houdini. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
Hines the pass to Hurd. The dish to Lawson. Sweet little floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
The West trails by 3. Here's Houdini. Now Henry. To the middle. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Henry. 16 points for Ellis.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Hines. Clock at 6. From down low, the East All-Stars check on 2 more.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Henry. Ellis surveying the D. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The 11-footer, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Henry kicks to Ellis. Here's Henry, defended by Jones. Henry passes to Ellis. Ellis draws the double to tie it up. And the West hit again from deep.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Hurd. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hurd's got 14 points now in the second half.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Here is Samuels. To the paint. Here's Ellis. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Harris outside. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And the basket by Hurd.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Here's Houdini. He kicks it to Samuels. The pass to Spencer. To the inside. Here's Samuels, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Here's Hurd. Lawson outside. Yep, it counts. Lawson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Spencer, the pass to Ellis. Here's Houdini. Pass to Henry. From deep three-point range, and the West hit again from deep.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Here's Hurd, following the three-point basket by the West All-Stars. Good on the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And here is Henry. Here is Samuels. He dishes it to Henry. Pass to Samuels. It's Ellis on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Shots good by Ellis.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
And guys, in that case, his teammates should really just keep getting him the ball until he misses or cools off. Because right now, he's got it going.
Here's Hurd. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Henry, defended by Jones. Ellis with a screen on Jones. Pass to Z. Some nice passing here by the West. And Ellis the bucket on the assist by Samuels. Ellis has got 16 points here in the second half. Here's Hurd. And the layup is good. Hurd's got 32 points.
Talk about clutch. He has been on fire.
He's made all 7 of his field goal attempts, answering the call here in a close game.
Here's Henry. Screen by Ellis. And that one's good, Henry. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Hurd. Count that one. Hurd's got 34.
And he is putting on a shooting clinic here tonight.
I'd say so. 8 for 8 from the field, and he's on a whole nother plane right now.
Here is Samuels. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Samuels got 4 points now in the quarter. Hines the pass to Hurd. And yes, it's good. Hurd's got 36.
Where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
And, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one.
And, guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time